pump on that one to get rid of. You got a blue pump too? You got a blue pump? Oh shit. Cool, Bobby. Oh. Blue burst. Oh shit, where did that come from? I didn't like her yet. $500. What's is there RPG or anything in there? You can get so much metal from what's this place called, Plush?
Righty. I think we are live, which is awesome. Oh, alrighty. So, yeah. Obviously, I am very, very late. Technically, I did not know we were going to see a movie tonight. I was never told that. But it just kind of happened. And you know what? There's not a whole lot I can do. So, yeah. But any of that can all just be whatever. So, I guess I'll say this, is that to everyone who did wish me a happy birthday, first of all, thank you. Means a great deal to me that people remember that today was my birthday. I'm going to kind of just show off a few birthday presents that I got. Also, just going to talk about a few things here. And we might play some games for a little bit before I head off to bed, as I do have to be up in the morning.
Oh, damn, they're lasering me.
And Eli's in the background playing Fortnite with his friends. So,
how?
I guess I'll go and I'll start with things that don't really concern my birthday. And these are the two things I got. So, I don't like doing, like, I'm thinking about possibly doing some Amazon, like, haul videos. Because, yes, I do buy a lot of things off Amazon, and that's just because that's what I do. I'm a big Amazon person. I like what they do. They have nice, fast, and since I have Prime, it's free 2-day shipping, and I can do 1-day shipping if I choose, if I really want to pay for more, stuff like that. So it's, it's pretty amazing, stuff like that. But this is, I'm going to show you guys the things I'm going to be doing for work, things that I'm going to go for Q-Tech, and things that are for just my personal self. And I'm going to let my inner kid out with one of them, stuff like that. So the first one, I guess to show you guys, is this. Let me put up my
What are you doing?
OBS. There we go. So the first one is this little thing. This is a mini DisplayPort to HDMI/VGA converter. And what this is going to be used for is that at work, at our Target mobile department, we do not have, wow, focus, there you go. Yeah, we do not have a very good setup, especially since we have to do a lot of like phone stuff there. We don't do a whole lot of it, but it just like triggers me, makes me upset and shit like that. So I grabbed one of these for about $15. I'm only gonna have the guy home work tomorrow. I'm gonna make him pay like $10 for it, cause if I bought in bulk, I would have gotten it for like $11.99. And I just don't see the point of him trying to do like I'm not the biggest fan of doing like, oh, it's $11.99. I don't like that. I just say it's $12, $25, whatever, because the extra 99 cents does not matter to me. It does absolutely nothing and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's the first thing that's going to go to work. The second thing I'm going to show you guys is going to be for our walkie-talkies at work. So for people who have never been to a Target, just to explain, we use walkie-talkies all around the store. We use walkie-talkies to talk to our back room. We use walkie-talkies to talk to other departments, like the shoe department, infant hardlines, clothing, toys, seasonal, stuff like that. And for me, I get a little bit upset whenever I am speaking with a guest, and you know, for some reason, someone just blurts out, "I'm going on my 15." And then, you know, because I don't know if that's meant for me or whatever. Now, that was meant for the person who's, like, in charge of that night. But if they're trying to contact me or whatever, if I'm talking to someone, I usually have my speaker on it down very low. Because I don't want anyone to distract me while I'm trying to explain to the guest what I'm doing, what they're going to be possibly purchasing, and just that type of stuff. So that's kind of how I look at that. So anyways, this is gonna kind of help with that, and also too, you know, there's some other things too I'm not allowed to say because it's like company policy or whatever. You know, and I'm also trying not to make sure no one, like, I'm not trying to get fired tonight. You know, I just got done with my birthday. I'm going to have a job for the next few months, hopefully. But what this is that if anyone's ever been to a concert where security guards have been there, security guards always wear these, like, clear earpieces and have these little, like, remotes on here that they can talk to them. Well, I bought some. Now, the brand that we use at Target is Motorola. Now, they're, like, highly set up to have different, like, tones and stuff like that, you know. But this is just an extender part. So this is the little microphone I would be using. So let's say, for example, I'm going to go on my 15-minute break. I would, instead of me having to have the... Give me 1 second.
What I was trying to say is, this game's the best thing the other day.
So instead of me having to take the walkie-talkie, these are my personal ones. For people who don't know why I bought these in bulk is because I use them for people who need... if we're doing, like, filming or whatever, and if I have a crew or whatever, I like, let's say I have like 2 or 3 people filming and stuff like that. You know, if I need someone else to go somewhere, instead of me having to yell, I just use the walkie-talkie and kind of just talk into it so everyone can hear it. And then, like, for example, like, let's say if Josh and Eli and Alex was filming me, I had 3 different camera angles for, like, a challenge or whatever. I could say, camera 2, move back about 3 inches and stuff like that. And then camera 2, and let's say camera 2 was Josh, because I know he's on the live stream for at least for a little bit. That means he would need to step back or whatever. And it kind of helps me, especially if I'm trying to, you know, do something where I need help, or if I'm doing sound or whatever. And if someone's in this room while I'm out there filming or whatever, you know, I can contact them through here instead of me being like, "Hey, I need this." You know, I can actually just use the walkie-talkie, talk normally into it, and they can have it all the way up and hear it. But the cool thing about these is that these all have, like, little, like, ports. So now these ports are different than the Motorola ones. I think so, at least. Yeah, these are the different ones. So these kind of have the bigger ports in them. So I specifically have to buy for this brand. I'm actually gonna, if I do like these, I'm gonna order these for my personal self, so I can, because I would like to do some, like, really cool, like, stuff with that, especially if I get, like, retro and other people into, like, a house or whatever, and we do, like, a charity stream or whatever. I would have someone else on the other side, because I would, like, make sure I have lavaliers for everybody. I would make sure I could be like, "Hey, turn up channel 3, aka retro," you know, stuff like that, and they can turn them up, and we can kind of, like, do that type of stuff. So, but with this is going to be nice, because then if I'm taking a phone call, or if I'm talking to a guest, and let's say people, let's say I have a phone call, right? Let's say you'll hear this at Target no matter what. You can hear, like, "Hey, electronics, you have a phone call on 1111. That is not a real phone thing. Please don't try it." You know, so instead of me having to be like, "Give me 1 second," and be like, "Yeah, what you need," I can just be like, real quickly, I can just, like, say, "1 second, hey, give me a second," and then go right back to talking to them. I can just use this versus having to put the walkie-talkie up here and stuff like that. And also sometimes it does get caught in my belt. That's a personal first world issue, but I'm trying to tell you what these are used for. And so that's what I'm going to be just trying out. Now, if they don't like me using it, or if it's like, a policy where you're not able to do that or whatever, then I wouldn't use them anymore. I would send them back just saying that they were defective or whatever to get my $25 back. But I don't think there should be a giant issue with it. I'll talk to the person in charge tomorrow and see if it's okay if I try them out. But that's just kind of how I'm. That's kind of just how I am, stuff like that. I like to make sure that I'm giving the guests the best experience that they can that I can give them. And if that is just them not having to hear, hey, I'm taking my 30 or I'm taking my 15 or you have a call for not my department or whatever, that would be it would be helpful to me. And then what I would do is I would hear it in my ear versus having it on this like big speaker part. So, it would be much more closed in, stuff like that. And also, whenever I have to go and take, like, if someone buys us an item that's over a certain amount, we have to let our front people know if they buy it back in electronics. We have to let them know that we're bringing stuff up there. So, again, instead of me having to, like, wait until they walk away to real quickly do this, I can just, just wait a second or two until they're away from me and then do it. And then they're not seeing me having to hold anything. They just see me like kind of just like holding my shirt, saying that maybe I'm just like grabbing my shirt or whatever. So that's kind of the justification for that. I got a 5-pack of them for, I think it's like $25, and these are for Motorola's only. These aren't meant for I think mine's Retrievas. I don't know. For the brand that I have, it's not meant for them. Now, the brand that I have did technically send some with them, but I don't like them at all. I think they're garbage. So, I'll kind of see how that kind of works out, stuff like that. But I'm gonna try these out at work tomorrow. Hopefully, see if they work out, and if they work out in the long term, maybe I'll be able to convince them, at least back there in electronics for me to have it. Because I'm trying to make things more seamless and easy and stuff like that. And I just feel like it's kind of rude, but I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. So, that's all the stuff I really have that I bought for, like, my own, like, personal use or whatever. So, I will kind of do, like, a review with these, I guess, like, maybe the next stream I do, because I plan on streaming tomorrow night.
No problem.
We'll see what happens, though, because if I say I'm going to be streaming or whatever, that never happens because I get busy or I have so much shit I gotta do. So it's just very, very annoying. So that's kind of all of my, I guess, like, justification or whatever on why I bought these. And, and for the price I got them at, I can't really complain. And also, a lot of other companies, like, use this type of stuff. I know Office Max, where I live, does the same kind of thing. They have the exact same walkie-talkies, too. Like, this exact same brand, the exact same, like, like, numbers and stuff like that. So it's, and I just think that it's, nicer to have people not have to hear over the radio what we're saying or whatever, because people can take it the wrong way. You'll be very surprised how, how, for example, like, let's say if I say, hey, yeah, we don't have any of those in stock, people will say, I don't know why you don't have it in stock. Online it says you have it in stock. Are you trying to tell a lie to me or whatever? People get very defensive on anything that you can say. So this would help me a little bit, kind of, make it to where it's more seamless and stuff like that. And also, I won't have to worry about having to pull out the walkie-talkie, talk into it, put it away, not hear what they say, and they get upset. I'd be like, all right, give me a minute, and stuff like that. So that's why I kind of say about that. People can say or do what they want with that information. Again, my target is different than your guys' targets. They are run by different people. Even though it is a corporate store, they are run with different management styles and stuff like that. So that's how I kind of see it. So next up is stuff for my business. And I don't really have a lot to show, but I guess I have some information and stuff with it. But for people who do not know this, I ordered a big batch of pens for my company that have my name engraved and stuff like that. And they came in today, and I truly did not think they were going to come in today, but they did. So I thought they would come in at the end of the month, so maybe if I can...
How about rockets?
maybe I can do this. There we go. So yeah, oh, there we go. Q-Tech Corp and stuff like that. So you know, and what this does is this shows me my real information. Sadly, like the phone number though is not my personal phone number; it's my business phone number. So that is meant to be open anywhere around the U.S. or in the world. But it just shows where I'm located, which is Belleville, Illinois. It says the phone number, and also just says the name of the company. And I'm kind of going to do just like a thing over the summertime. I'm not going to make like a promotion item or whatever. But for example, if people want a pen, let's say, you know, let's just say like, oh, I like this pen, stuff like that. How I'll do is that if they spend $100, I'll give them a pen. I'll give them like an extra pen for doing that, and I can say give it to your friends or whatever, because this is advertising for me. And people don't think about this, but if when you read this name or whatever, you actually take your time to look at it. So you do read the name on here and read the information. So this is a good marketing tactic just to give away pens. And there you go. Because people will look at it as like, you know what? I think these guys do computers, and then call, and then there could be a potential new customer for my business. Because the end all, my goal, hopefully by the next few years, is to, you know, like leave Target. Not saying I'm trying to leave right now, but you know, I would like to leave Target eventually in the next few years, and have the business financially stable to where I can live off of it and stuff like that. And eventually, I'm gonna hope that the YouTube and Twitch stuff is gonna hopefully start making some money here and there, and you know, Patreon and stuff like that. Hopefully, that stuff is going to start coming back more to me. So yeah, so I guess let's get into the final I guess thing I need to talk about real quickly. That is the inner child inside of me. So before people start judging me for who I am, what I do, and shit like that, I'm gonna say this: I have been a fan of this TV series for a very long time. I have, you know, this TV show has been to me, it's helped me through a lot of tough times back in the day and stuff like that. And they just come out with something pretty cool, but I'm not going to show it yet. I'm actually going to do a skip video with it. Here's all I'll do. I'll just show, oh, there we go. That's it. That's too much already. So, frame end on that. Do what you want with that for you guys. I'm going to be doing an actual review of it. I'm also going to do like a really funny skit. I'm actually going to go to IKEA here in the next, hopefully, week. And I'm going to buy just like a really, really stupid cheap table. And just some funny stuff with it, you know. So we'll see what happens with that. But I think this is last but not least. So for people who've known me for this channel before, they know I'm a tech enthusiast. I like having updated stuff if at all possible. Because I've been working with the same like keyboard and stuff like that for the last few years. And this keyboard I've had, this mechanical keyboard I've had for years. I'm talking, I think since 2014. I'm really thinking since 2014. So this is almost a 4.5-year-old keyboard. You know, and I'm not going to retire the keyboard in front of me. The keyboard in front of me is actually going to be put into another station around here, or it's going to be put in my test bench room, which I'm more wanting to do that. I'm more wanting to put it into my test bench room, so I can actually have a nice mechanical keyboard in there if I'm typing up something, or if I'm just working on stuff in general and doing that.
I'm stuck.
So, but yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking about doing and all that fun shit.
There we go. Okay.
So,
I'm out of resources.
Trying to figure out why stuff was on there, but that's okay.
There was a
yeah, and also for the people who are watching this as a VOD or whatever, yes, I know I started super late. It's like 1:34 in the morning. Most people are probably in bed already. And to that, again, I say sorry. There's not a lot I can do. Again, I didn't know I was going to actually be like going to a movie and shit like that tonight.
Well, I hope you guys have resources.
I actually plan on doing like a big live stream. But it's all good. So yeah, that's kind of just how I'm gonna kind of just say that.
That's us.
Sorry, I'm trying to get rid of this stuff that is on my screen right now. I'm super sorry. It's just really distracting me seeing all these like chat bubble things.
Oh, this guy right on us.
Just kind of annoying me, but it's all good, bro. And then I don't have to worry about those. All right, dope. Now that's cleared and clean.
I'm almost dead.
So we're going to do and just do the update for it while I'm here. So yeah, the big, I guess, like grand finale for now. There's other stuff I got too, but I already put it out and stuff like that. So I did get a. I'll try to show pictures if I find some stuff online. I did get a really nice wired Pro controller that someone got from Target. Again, doesn't bother me at all. I guess it doesn't really bother me at all. But
where'd you die at?
Johnny 5 saying, "Hey man, I'm headed to bed, but happy birthday." Thanks, Johnny 5. Yeah, sorry again. It's such a late stream, but I did promise I was gonna stream tonight, and I'm holding up to that promise. So yeah, the very last thing I got this from my mom. So thank you so much to my mom. She got me a new keyboard. This new keyboard's really nice. It's been something I've been wanting for the last like half of a year. It is the K95 RGB Platinum keyboard. There's not gonna be a whole lot I can really show on here. At least not tonight. I am going to set it up and stuff like that tonight though. A lot of fun shit. So that's kind of how I'm gonna be doing that. But tomorrow though, when I do my stream or whatever, I'm gonna make sure that Streamlabs is up and alive. Because I do kind of have a really cool plan with the money. I'm actually thinking about getting a new processor and a new motherboard and some new components for my build. And there's one thing I'm going to be able to get by myself, which is amazing, but the rest of it is kind of going to be a little bit meh. So that's all I can really say with that. But oh yeah.
Place all your spike traps down everywhere on the sidewalls.
Where to go? Where to go? I'm going to go with the flow. There we go. So yeah, I will make a like a video, I think, maybe with that. You know, as I did want to kind of like, I didn't plan on wanting to show it off tonight. But again, I don't want to bore you guys with setting it up and stuff like that. So maybe tomorrow night I'll do more of a technical stream early. And what I mean about early, as in right as I get home from work, I'll do a technical stream where I show you guys the keyboard, kind of talk to you guys about what it does, what it, you know, all that fun type of stuff. We'll do a tech stream. And later on, around the 12 o'clock era, my time, after I like, you know, do like a half an hour stream or whatever, I'll probably just do it through my phone, honestly. You know, after that, I'll probably just go and do a few like small things around the house, do a few small chores, you know, pick up some stuff in the living room, stuff like that, and get that stuff done, so I don't have to worry about it. Hopefully. So, but yeah, it's really about it. But I do want to show you guys though. Let's see if I can find it. Oh,
this guy guys shooting southwest somewhere? Oh, there's people fight going on to southwest. It's not on us. It's in the what's that place called? Soccer field.
There we go.
They're gonna call the storm.
See if but I think it is this. Let me switch to the other stuff for you guys. Wapa.
Oh, the brick ramp.
All right. I'm thinking it is this.
I'm gonna keep watching over here.
Oh yeah, it is. It is this. So
It's me.
it's a pro controller. But also since it has a normal just like cord with it, since it's a Type A cord, I should be able to use it with my computer, which means I actually might be able to start doing more computer games with controller, which I'll be super happy about. There's also different styles. There's a Zelda one, which is pretty cool, and then the Super Mario one that they got me, which was fucking amazing. So that, and also these like little like coins, these like Mario coins. Oh man!
Oh shit! This ain't where I was thinking I was at. Man, that's a good building.
There we go. Then these coins. So we have a Wario. Okay, you guys can't see it all. So I have a Wario coin, a Rosalino coin, and a Toad coin. That was a bad Toad impression, but whatever. So yeah, that's that fun stuff. So yeah, just super cool things. Also got I also got I think it was $25 or $50 for $50 for my grandma and grandpa for my birthday. So thank you to that. And they also took me out to dinner tonight, which was super amazing. You know, just being, because it, you know, it's with a hectic lifestyle that we all have right now, especially with trying to get me and Eli and my mom together in one place, is so hell right now. It's not even funny. So I was really happy that most of my friends were off today, so we were able to kind of just do something nice. We all went to the movies, went to see the new Infinity War movie on a premiere night, which I haven't done in a long time.
Just destroy him! Just destroy him! Destroy the stairs! Destroy the stairs!
I'll wait a second until Eli is done screaming into his friends. You good?
Shit, they're all up on you too now.
Okay, he's better. So yeah, that's kind of so we got that, and also Mr. Shoresy Shores got me something too, which I can't really show because I don't have the link to it, unless if he sends me the link, which is very possible. I don't think he is though. He's probably dead asleep watching this, honestly. So yeah, so that's that. So yeah, we have that. And then what else? Is there anything else? I don't think so. So, but all of my any birthday money I'm going to be getting though is going to go to this piece of equipment. I don't know why. I mean, it's like, wow, there you go. Fuck yeah. So, with the money I'll be getting for my birthday, and also I'm gonna wait until my next paycheck. I'm actually gonna be buying a new processor. This is the AMD, the newest the Ryzen series out, the brand new Ryzen series out. It comes with a fan too, which a lot of top end coolers don't do that anymore. It's a 2700X, which I could do the regular 2700, but I would rather do the X variant because then I can overclock it if I choose to. But with that, I'm going to be getting a new 2700X. I'm going to try to get a motherboard too, eventually. But with this, the big thing about it, and the reason why I'm going to get it, is that it is a 8-core CPU and has 16 compute threads. Excuse me, which means for me, that's going to be amazing with Adobe Premiere. I'll be able to encode videos way faster than what I can encode pretty fast with my 7700K. But I've also always wanted to build a high-end AMD machine, and this is going to be a high-end machine because I'm going to be getting hopefully a nice motherboard and stuff with it, which should be in due time. I probably won't have all the parts and stuff like that until probably midsummer, which would be about mid-June or July, depending on kind of how I kind of try to plan everything out. But yeah, that's kind of the cool thing about it. And then with that too, hopefully this will make my streams a little bit smoother and stuff like that. But also, I am thinking about doing a really cool, just a really nice build video with this too. So I'm thinking about getting a 500 gigabyte SSD, not a NVMe. Trust me, that's not going to happen. But I will be getting, though, the Vengeance LPX, though. And people are wondering why I'm going to be getting such a high-end memory kit.
Alright, I gotta carry you guys this game. It's time for me to put the big guns out.
Big reason is because it's 3000 megahertz, and AMD actually takes that RAM storage into use, where Intel, it doesn't really matter at all. Stuff like that. So, and I got this item for my friend's build last year. I didn't purchase any of these myself, trust me. This is for a build for a friend. You can also get them in blue and white and red, and depending on whatever you like and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's kind of gonna be the whole thing with it. I just want to kind of do a nice fun build, but also make a build that is going to be meant for me as a streamer and a gamer and stuff like that. And hopefully that I'll be able to dabble into more of the PC universe and stuff like that. And also be able to show you guys how I start a build from scratch. Because I will be taking components from this build that I have right now, including the power supply. Excuse me. The power supply, I might take the RAM from my build too, depending on if it has a high enough megahertz rating that I like. So possibly the RAM, and stuff like that. But I'm going to be trying my best to get a new graphics card, because right now the 1070 Ti's are on sale right now. So that's the big thing I'm wanting to get right now is a GTX 1070 Ti. So I can actually, play games. Because with my 964 gig, it is not liking having the 3 monitors and streaming and playing a game at the same time. And once the stream gets more popular, I will have a separate streaming machine with a capture card that will be an internal capture card. But that's kind of how I'm going to be doing things and stuff like that. So yeah, that's kind of how I'm looking at that type of stuff. So, yeah, that's really about it, guys. I know I've only been on for maybe 40 minutes. But that's all I really wanted to do for the birthday stream. It's just kind of show everything and stuff like that. I'm gonna go on with it to another streamer real quickly. I kind of say hi, all that stuff, seeing how everyone's doing on there before I kind of head off and try to just enjoy the rest of my few hours that I have while I'm awake, because I have to get up tomorrow and do some stuff before I go to work at 3:30. So I am working a long shift tomorrow, 3:30 to 10. I know for people it's that's not a long shift, but when you work at Target though, where you have people coming in and out and you have to do a lot of things at one time, it's a big shift. So yeah. To everyone who watched, thank you. If you watch this as a VOD, make sure you guys like the video and stuff like that, because I always need video likes and all that fun shit. So yeah, if you guys like the video and stuff like that, make sure you guys like it. You guys have all been fantastic peeps to me. And yes, even though this is a outdated thumbnail, it's still a good thumbnail. At least I hope so. It's a good thumbnail. So yeah.
Nobody shot.
For everyone who watched, thank you so much. And let me mute the desktop mic. Wow, desktop audio quickly so I can fix this.
Got shields for me? 4 large ones or 4 minis? Where's that super? I can't.
There we go. So, alright, so everyone who liked and something like that, thank you so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you guys soon with some more fun stuff. So, till then, I'm Maestro, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!